this video, we will talk about the Pythagorean theorem and special right triangles. So, the Pythagorean theorem is used to find the hypotenuse of a right triangle. The hypotenuse is this line right here. The equation is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So using this equation, we can find either one of those sides given the other two. So let's look at the example. Joseph is designing a triangular wooden platform for his art class. The short side of the triangular platform is 3 feet. The perpendicular longer side is 4 feet. How long must the diagonal or the hypotenuse wooden plank be to complete the triangular shape? Go back to the equation. It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. When we plug in the numbers, it becomes 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. And then we have to rearrange the equation, and then we get c equals square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, or square root of 25, which is then just 5 feet. So the hypotenuse, or the length of this diagonal wooden plank, will be 5 feet. Let's look at another example. A transportation company is tasked with designing a road around a triangular field. A company representative visits the field to take measurements, but on the way home loses the measurement of the shortest side. Using the Pythagorean theorem, help him find the missing length. Once again, the equation is the same. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. We can rearrange it to find that shorter side, a. C squared minus b squared equals a squared. Or if we plug in the numbers, it's then 13 squared minus 12 squared equals a squared. Once again, we rearrange it the same way. And I'm so sorry, this should say a right here, not c, equals square root of 13 squared minus 12 squared, or square root of 25. And then we know that that short side is 5 kilometers long. Now let's look at the two special right triangles. The first one is the 30, 60, 90 rule, which means the angles are 30, 60, and 90. Whenever those are the angles of the triangle, we know that if the short side is x, then the long side will be x times square root of 3, and the hypotenuse will be twice the length of the short side. If we look at the 45, 45, 90 rule, you obviously understand that the angles are 45, 45, and 90 in this case. That square, by the way, means that it is a right angle or 90 degrees. In this kind of special triangle, if one side is x, the other side will also be x, and the hypotenuse will be x times square root of 2. To better understand this, let's look at an example. Find the lengths of sides A, B, and C. On this first triangle, we're looking for A and B. So, if the short side of a 30, 60, 90 triangle is 12, then the long side will be 12 times square root of 3, which when calculated is 20.8 meters. Then the hypotenuse is 2 times the short side, which we see right here, 12 times 2, which equals 24 meters. And the final side is that C right here. It is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, which means the hypotenuse is the length of one of the sides, which is 5 times square root of 2. And when we calculate it, it equals 7.07 feet. So this is it. Hopefully you understood everything. And if not, there will be practice problems posted below.